Good evening, welcome back into Leinster House. Tonight I'm doing a really quick, easy prawn dish. Basmati rice, some shelled prawns. I'm using a mix of garden peas and some carrots, butternuts, courgette, baby leeks out of Marks and Sparks, coconut milk, and tonight's spice is tikka masala. Little bit of ginger, little bit of garlic, 2 onions. It'll be all done in less than 15 minutes. Okay, how's this for a 15-minute fabulous tasty dinner? I've just put some basmati rice on, 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. In cold water, rinse it first is a good idea. I'm just going to bring that on and let it simmer then when they're ready. Some oil. I'm going to fry off my onions. Now tonight I'm using whatever was in the cupboard, but you can get Thai green curry paste or red Thai curry paste. 2 teaspoons of it will be plenty. I love patak, so if you're doing Indian dinners, this is great. So I'm just going to use this because I had it. I couldn't be bothered to come back into town on a Saturday evening. So I'll just warm up this and we'll start sauteing our onions. And then I have some garlic, 3 cloves of garlic, and like a half a finger of ginger. Very good for you and really good with prawns. So I'm just sauteing off the onions on a medium heat, and I'm just going to add, it says a half a jar, that's too much. I'm going to add probably, I think 3 teaspoons you might say, of the patak's paste. And you just want that to cook through and let the aromas break out and the paste. Well, straight away you can smell the cardamom and all the cayenne and the cumin coming through. So after a minute I'm going to add the garlic and the ginger. Mix that well through. Give it a minute. Then I'll add my veg. And last thing to go in actually will be the prawns. And the rice is just coming up to boil now. Okay, so this is cooked down quite nicely. I'm just putting a cup of boiling water into the mix. I'll bring that back up to boil. Actually, I'm going to put the prawns in first. I said I was going to do the veg, but I've got very finely shredded veg, so it doesn't need to cook down much. So I'll do prawns in, and they take 2 minutes, real quick. These prawns are actually already cooked, so they only really need to be warmed through. Now I bought those in Super Value, I think about 450 grams. They were dear enough, they were €9, but anyway, it is what it is when it comes to prawns. So I'll just let that simmer for a minute, and I'll just finish off with the veggies. The rice is doing its thing. It'll be ready in less than 5 minutes. We're hardly even 6 minutes into the thing. Real good. Okay, so in with the peas. I hadn't a lot of peas there, but it's enough to do. And my courgette, carrot and baby leeks. And again, you're just you're basically warming them through a couple of minutes. You're all good to go. Okay, now I'm just going to use the creamy part of the coconut milk because I've got, I put a half a cup of fluid in here before, just hot water. So I'm just going to use that and mix it through. And that's really all the flavour you will need. I might have actually, truth be told, I might have used a little bit too much water early on. But don't worry, we can mop it up with crusty bread and it'll go through the rice. It is a bit on the viscous side. But listen, I ain't no professional cook. It's just doing ordinary stuff in an ordinary kitchen. Smells delish. Okay, so we're barely 10 minutes into this. The thing about basmati rice, 2 to 1 water to rice. The thing about it is, let it boil down, let it absorb all the fluid, and then turn off when it just looks like, I just let it sit there, but the magic, just let it sit with the lid on it. It'll absorb the rest of the water, it'll dry out nice and fluffy. You don't have to strain it or drain it or anything. Okay, this is a meal for easy 4 people, maybe a 5th. Of course the prawns were the dearest thing in it. I think they worked around €9. But if you went to Lidl or Aldi, you probably would get better value in your prawns. Sorry, Super Value. However, these came out of Galway, or a Galway business supplied them into Super Value. Then your coconut milk and your vegetables, I think the whole thing came shy of $12.50, about $12.45 all up. But you're not eating prawns every day, and it's cooked in less than 15 minutes. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.